Hello everyone, and welcome back. Going from the terrible MAP29 to the brilliant finale, which is MAP30 of Scythe 2. What we want to do first is get these guys, these archviles, forward a bit. I want them to target me. They're not doing a good job of that. In fact, I need them to target me in order to get the first secret. Come on. Well, this is taking a lot longer than usual. There we go. We've made it up here. Now we can get the invulnerability and some ammunition. Across the way up here, there's two Aphrits, both of which need to die. As well as all of these fellas. Target the archviles, as usual. Now we can move on. And immediately ignore everything and walk up here to deal with some cyber demons. I was a little close. Once one cyber demon is dead, then you're basically good here. But now we've got some more guys. And this cyber demon, which must die. Bit low on health here. Ought to be a bit more careful. That should be all of them. When I open this door, I'm greeted with a bunch of archviles. All of which are now dead. They can't leave this area, so you're pretty much fine. And now we have this part. This is the time to run away. And come back later. Everything's gonna get drawn into here, so I'm going to kill most of the stuff in this map from this point. But I do need ammo to do that, so I'd better stop. There's a lot of archviles in this map right now. And they're all gonna be coming over here. I'm gonna check, see what's going on out here. It looks like most of the stuff is dead. So I'm gonna come back and kill this archvile. I want these evil marines dead. I don't need them sniping me. This one guy is not ready to die, it looks like. I'll use some BFG rounds. Oh, and there's 2 of those guys up there. Lots of enemies in this map. Highest in the entire WAD. Be careful of those cyber demons. If you're not, you will pay for it. Unless you're incredibly lucky, then you won't have to pay for it. But most people aren't that lucky. This is probably the most dangerous section of any of these teleport areas. It's because of these 2 Aphrits and their placement. But once one of them is dead, you're in a pretty good position. If you can manage not to alert this one, then you're going to have a much easier time with him. Just like that. I'm going to take this because there's an abundance of health in this map, and it's more important to be at full health for what comes next. Those rockets should kill the arachnotrons while I hit this switch. Now I think this is where all the archviles come in. I can start to see them, so I'm going to take that as a yes. For some reason there's a bunch of enemies scattered throughout this area. And an Aphrit. Means I need to be a bit careful. Especially when I can't see. Yeah, that's not great. Those Aphrits are really a problem. I don't know where they came from, but I have to kill them now. Now that the Aphrits are dead, I'm gonna have a little easier time unless I get blasted a bunch like that. I'm on quite low health for usual, because those Aphrits. Try not to take too much damage here. I was very close to that Cyberdyne rocket. Most of the stuff here is dead. So that means I'll kill everything else. I'd like these high up cyber demons to be dead, because they constitute quite a threat in the next phase. In fact, I'm going to kill all sniper enemies in the map. You might have seen aphids hovering underneath these islands. Well, you're not going to be seeing them for much longer. So, say goodbye. Surprised that random imp was alive at all. That's the last of those guys. Now for these mancubi, you don't want to forget them. I have very low health, so I'm gonna restock some before the next phase. In here is one of the secrets. And once I go into this area, I'm going to have a lot of stuff come up from below in there, which is what I'm worried about. But immediately run into there and get the invulnerability for this section, unless you want to deal with all this madness. I'll bet you don't. It's much easier when you can't die. There we go. Everything's dead. I'm gonna go get that invuln in the area I just ignored. And do not shoot right now, unless you want to make things much harder for yourselves. And now, unleash hell upon these enemies. Because they're sure to do the same to you. Alright, now I've got some cells. I can kill the last of them. Hopefully without incurring any more massive amounts of damage like that. And the only thing left now is a inconspicuous secret over here. Not a threat, it's not like a Rubik's secret. But that's it. It's the last of the enemies in Scythe 2. And now the only thing left to do is to kill John Romero. Haunting Dreams. That is the end of Scythe 2. It's a very good map. It's the best of the ones created in 2009. But I don't think it's as good as, say, map 27 and 26. But that doesn't matter, because Scythe 2 is now over 200% kills. That's pretty nice. However, it's now time to discuss what comes next. The main thing that I plan on playing next is probably the trifecta, as I'd put it, of Rubik's Wads, unless I decide to do some Nirvana stuff, which is also possible. But the wads that I'm thinking of doing are as follows: Stardate 20x7, Magnolia, FCFF, Fractured Worlds, Breathless, and Entropy. Those are all the options at the moment. If you have any suggestions aside from those, then I'd like to hear them. Oh, and one more thing. I'm going to be doing those color swaps again with any of these wads that I do next, so you can look forward to the return of that. Goodbye, and I don't know what I'll see you in next time. But while it might be Doom, it may also be another game. Goodbye.